Hi everyone, my name is piterpakulski. Today we'll continue creating financial model of a delivery business from scratch. Today we will talk about service intervals because the older delivery car becomes, the expenses on service are growing. So that's why we'll have to create a credible algorithm for service expenses for delivery cars. So we have a virtual odometer for each group of cars that we buy. And let's create it. So this will be a very simple table. Um, if you have a car, you always have a special instructions. So you have service 1, service 2, service number 3. Then you have a mileage when you have to do this or that service. And when you come to the service, the dealership, they tell that you have to pay this or that amount of money. So here will be this all services. Let's take 30 services. So we will do each service once in 10,000 miles. And the cost of service, so for example, it may grow. So all these data is our inputs. So we mark it with our specific color. And now let's create the block for service intervals. So we will take the service 1. We will need for that our virtual odometer table. So if this is more than 0 and this mileage then we put this, the cost of this service, and now we have to add the amount of cars that we transposed, because we've created a formula just for one car. So we will go back to this formula, then we move to transpose table, here it is, and now we will add the amount of cars. So this formula will be just for the first month of our timeline. The formula for the second month of our timeline will be a little bit another, and I will show you that. So for the next month, the formula will be a little bit complicated. We will use if and and formula, and we will have to describe all possible scenarios when we put the cost of service number 1. So let's write the formula. So the first scenario is when odometer is here is 0, here is more than 0, then the mileage here is less than this, then we put this, the expense. So this is the first scenario. So here is 0 when we start the delivery car start working. So this is the moment when the car just has the first month of operating activity, and when this mileage goes inside the first month of operating activity, we will spend this money on service number 1. The second scenario is when operating activity is already going. then we put this. The problem with the if formula, so you have to it has a very simple spelling, but you have to describe all possible scenarios which can occur. Then this is the problem about if and and formula. And also we have a third scenario. So the third scenario is if and this is more than 0, this is more than 0, and this is less than this. It is the moment when we buy a new car. And this mileage. And this mileage is less or equal to this. Then we take this value, otherwise 0. And now we will add the amount of cars. We will go to the table when we have our cars posed, and add this cell to this formula. Then we press enter, and now we have service expenses for service number 1 for all cars, for all delivery cars that we have. So how it works? So the first service costs $200, and we make it when the delivery cars reaches 10,000 miles. So let's dive into September 2021. So we have this interval here. So 10,000 miles go here, and in line number 4 we have 2 delivery cars. That's why we paid in September 2021 $400. So then next time when we buy a new delivery car, we will go to August 2025. When a new car reaches 10,000 miles on odometer, we will pay $400 for 2 delivery cars that we just purchased and they reached 10,000 miles. So we don't need to specify all service expenses manually. They are done automatically. We just for example, if we put here 5,000 miles, they will display it here. So now we will do the same for all our service intervals, and I will show you the result. So now I've created the lines for expenses for all service intervals. Here they are. We have 30 intervals, like in this table. Now it's for us to unite all these expenses, all these service expenses. So we'll just insert a line here. So here we've extrapolated this formula, and now we have service expenses for all our delivery cars. Now they are absolutely automatic, so we just enter the amount of customers and we calculate automatically the amount of delivery cars needed to service all our customers. We have all our service expenses being calculated. So now we can figure out the operating expenses for all our delivery cars. So this will be the topic of our next video. If you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe our channel, or also you can order a financial model from scratch for your business idea or for your existing business. We will help you with that. So see you next videos. Thank you and bye.